Hello. Welcome. Good day and evening. Good morning. Maybe even good night. Although good night sounds like something you say as like more of a goodbye, right? Type of thing. Whereas good day, more of a greeting thing. You don't leave somewhere and say good. Well, then again, I kind of do. I do wish people a good day when I leave. This is confusing. Why am I thinking about this now? Why am I already occupying the 2 brain cells I have with this conundrum? We last left off in Disco Elysium after talking to the big mercenary type guy who told us about the tattoo. Which is degenerate, to be honest. But that's just me. We have a few items in here we could interact with. Oh. I forgot about this. I completely forgot about this. Evra gave us another task. A white envelope with a stamp attached to the upper right corner handed to you by Everard Clare. Inside are some legal documents with 2 names printed on them. Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. Both signatures are required.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
A look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
You know, if you think that Evra actually has the good of the community at heart, this doesn't make much sense, does it? Hello? She lambda on my delta till I YT. Makes a little bit of sense. Hey, Blue. Thank you. Beaten the game yet? Yeah, I'm really close. Like, I'm so close to finding out who killed this man.
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not the perfect solution, but...
I like the print size. What kind of criteria is that? This is a white check. We might as well try to find a loophole in the deal. Maybe you were lucky.
There doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. No fine print. You're smart. You can read.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I put the documents back in the envelope. Where are these people, though? And then we have the 16 Days of Cold as April book. Cover features a row of concrete buildings with a monochrome rainbow in the sky. Tells a rather excruciating story about 2 lovers during a period of ethnic unrest in Yugograd. That's supposed to be like Yugoslavia or something. The book has been filed under psychological realism. Whatever that means. Alright. Let's leave it at that. Ask another about the tattoo's possible meaning. Find the armored gloves. Ask the little girl in the fishing village down the coast, which we can only do tomorrow. We have checked the body out once more and we failed once more. The armored gloves are basically the one armored piece I can find. The working class husband. He's drinking somewhere with his buddies rather. Shall we? Oh, we can talk to... Yeah, of course I haven't done this yet at all because I said, oh, we're gonna walk past them as a power move. We can go to the Whirlingen Rex and talk to the people of the Union. The Hardy Boys, I think they're called. What a nice pair. Disco Elysium and Lambda Delta. I don't know, like, oh, look, the gardener's in here now.
Let me handle this.
A woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you. What do you mean, let me handle this? Are you gonna solo me or what?
You seem a little different today. Less hospitable.
You are far from home, Lieutenant. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
You're not a gardener. Enough, let's talk seriously. I mean no trouble, I'm here to do my job, that's all. You're right, Lieutenant, she did seem friendlier sitting on that corner. Let's just ignore her. I think that's like the ultimate insult for any woman.
Not a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him.
She points to the man standing in the middle of the room. I don't see a single man standing. This guy is like sitting, like half sitting at the table.
That's Titus. Talk to him, but know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming, nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
You're about to find out who did it right now. I mean, these people did it. I do kind of know. We just need to find like someone that was ultimately responsible, so not everyone gets lynched. Also, can I just please smack this woman upside down across her face because she's so sassy.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
Exactly.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
It's nothing a good slap wouldn't fix.
You're sure Easilio mentioned something about a lawyer, Elizabeth someone, but you're too dumb to remember what it was.
Oh, is this the Elizabeth girl? The girl like Evra sent away to be like a smart ass. What are you going to do to me? Is this provocative? Lieutenant is not satisfied with the approach.
What are we going to do to you?
She starts laughing. It's a cold laughter devoid of
The
joy.
union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Goddamn right it is.
Oh, he's American, isn't he? A gruff hum from the table.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
It does things to people, you retard. She's a devil. I mean, a lawyer. What is her actual ethnicity? Is she, I mean, is she Martinez or something? Like, does she come from here or is she, what was the head measurer? Sumanese? Man, I know that this is taking place in some kind of fictional universe, but it's kind of doing my head in having to remember all of these different, like, nationalities or whatever. Don't worry, lambdadeltaYT. She's just a lawyer. Just a lawyer? What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
I wish I had my gun right now. You know what? I should talk to Titus. We're gonna leave this for now. I'm gonna grab my fucking gun. I'm gonna grab my fucking gun first, and I'm gonna point it to a temple, and I'm gonna say, "Suck it, bitch."
The door challenge. The steel. You're right.
Good. The door still doesn't work. The door still doesn't work. Shit. What do we do? Kim, I'm like out of options now. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Find this person and you'll know who tampered with the scene. It may take a while, okay. This might take some time, okay. Find a way into the secret passage. Just try it. Sing karaoke. Get hold of a sad song on tape. I haven't found anything anywhere yet. Get 2 signatures for a raw. We can try doing this. Then get Isabel and Lillian in the nameless fishing village. Ah, shit, can't do this either. Getting the hangman's boots. This is basically like finding one armor piece. Shit, what do we do? You really should establish the cause of death first. I failed like 5 times trying to do it. I can't level up my... what was it even? Can't remember. The stat that is required for it. I can't... Like, I tried to do it, okay? I'm not trying my best. I'm a good detective, okay? Good detective, please don't knock me down.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red.
Perception. It was like 80,000% of success. And I still fucked up. Perception. 1 more point in perception. Oh. If I can't do it now, I'm gonna reload because I'm not gonna put more points in it. It's 92% now.
Guarding over the freezing court.
Oh God.
Out and your eyes close.
Oh.
As if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh. First with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand.
That's a euphemism. What's this? Uwu? I like how they actually
His face,
included an animation for this.
his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent.
I crawl up his nostrils first. Do you think he suffocated or something? All of these things have to do with, like, breathing.
They are swollen shut. You need to really push to get in.
I push my fingers into his nose. It's the only way.
Only the little one fits. The flesh changes shape as you bore in, searching for something in the cartilage.
Is this a thing you do with corpses to investigate them? Do you just push your fingers into orifices? Is this okay? Is Kim like okay with this?
The thing you're looking for, it's not there. Crawl out, spider.
I squeeze his nose. I go wah when I do it. Wah, wah.
You pick it between your fingers. The mass feels large, very porous somehow. Keep crawling, lest you break it.
Can't just rip it off. Put your fingers in his mouth. I go, and I whisper,
Oral
suck
cavity
it.
is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scallop.
Play with it. This feels right. Oh my god.
The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, delicate to touch. From the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone in the gums and in the back of the mouth.
What's it called? The uvula or something?
Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. Look in.
I open my eyes and look.
A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate.
Did they stuff panties in his mouth? Is that would be my preferable cause of death.
You see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut,
What?
almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened.
They pierced him in the mouth. I say, fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
That sounded sexy, Kim. Please say it again. I touch it with my fingers. Gently.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
Ew, I put my fingers in.
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh.
Oh,
ends
God.
with tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push
Ah!
forward, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
Fuck, I read it. That was a mistake. Brainstem? That's a foreign concept to me.
Yes, that's what this part is called. You've seen the drawings. You've studied them.
I feel around a little bit first before I push deeper, because why would I keep pushing my fingers into this hole? Didn't I establish what has hurt this man now?
The basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex. The funk soul brother at the back of his head has gone dark forever.
Funk soul brother. Push deeper.
Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres.
Can my fingers even reach that deep into, like, how do I picture this? There's a cavity cut right between the hemispheres. Did they lobotomize him before killing him? Or is this like an accidental lobotomy? Did they like pike him or something up his mouth?
The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper.
And I keep pushing deeper, apparently.
Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow.
Yeah, I'm not about to fist this man's brain. I mean, this is excessive.
All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter him.
Oh my god. Do I wriggle in or do I punch a hole through his mouth? I'm more of a, like, you know, I'm very violent, I guess. In this game, of course. I punch a hole through his mouth. Oh, the autopsy guys are not gonna like this, but...
The carpet is in with a like some fruit.
Ugh.
Just like that, your hand is in his
Oh
head.
no!
Strange fluid streams down your wrist.
Oh!
And then you feel it with the tip of your finger.
What am I... If I find my badge in there, I'm gonna shit my pants.
Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin. The pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush.
It is already very easy. I feel a solid object right under the skull. This is too much.
Can you get to it?
He searches his pockets for something. What is he searching for? Like a pen or something? Do you want me to like wriggle it free? Inspect the skull first.
There's a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it from the inside.
Well, maybe Kim can help me by going from the other side. Maybe he can like knock gently on it to lodge it free.
The object that is in there stops just short of the skull, in the encephalus, knocking this tiny fracture into the cranium. This is the irregularity you felt before, the one that was too tiny to register consciously.
Yet I did.
We have the makings of a very small exit wound here.
The lieutenant leans closer. I fish it out. Is it my badge? It would be so epic if it was my badge. I need it.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. Feels sharp, like metal. You press your teeth together. Your jaw is clenched. All you need to do is just...
Whisper. I got it!
Good, good.
The fridge in the background buzzes with excitement. I slowly pull my fingers out.
The inside of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers.
The narrator left out a very important part. Like a glove as you pull out, because I used this man's head as a glove just now. My entire fucking hand was in this man's head. This is fucking crazy.
With a plop, your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
A bullet.
Lieutenant puts a small bag marked evidence under it. I drop it in, just casually. Here you go. Boop. Have this.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering of blood on the plastic. He raises the bag under his eyes and says,
Please, not the caliber that they give to policemen. Please not.
A non-caliber. Rifled. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact.
Can I have it or keep it as a gift? Keep it as a gift. I'm very generous.
No, you deserve it. You can log it.
You
later.
deserve. I do deserve a lot of things, I guess. The lieutenant drops it back in your bloody hand. It feels light.
We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion color. Soft palate, back of mouth. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
He underlines the injury forcefully. Sounds like heaven. It sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
I'm still not sure. I look at my hand quizzically. Is this some kind of murder on the Orient Express kind of thing? Are there more holes in this man? There's like 2 yes and 1 maybe options. Did we become a fascist already? I'm like 100% fascist, yes. Where did we leave? Where did we left? What do you mean? I'm still not sure.
We have extensive tissue destruction away from the one track. We have a bullet.
Okay, agreed.
And one last thing. We can now fill in injury number 3. Ligament mark. Opinion non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
Click, click goes the pen.
he's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
The ligament mark, the fractured hyoid bone, was all treatment. Treatment?
Treatment, officer, is an attempt to manipulate the body after death, to hide the real cause with a false cause. In this case...
Does this ever work? Like in modern forensics and autopsies, it shouldn't, right? They can always determine the cause of death. Is there ever a case where a body gets so tampered with that they can't tell how it died?
This injury here.
Points to the mark encircling the corpse's neck.
Yes, and the belt around his neck, the hanging, even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
Dead? Dabba doop doop! What kind of Rick and Morty answer is this? Think so?
I did not just come up with this. I have had my doubts since we found no signs of struggle on his wrist.
Oh, yeah.
No claw
I
marks
mentioned
on
this
his
as
neck.
well.
Why? Why didn't he fight for his life?
Well, I thought that he got, like, bonked on his head and was unconscious or was, like, drugged or something. But I guess he was, like, dead is a better option.
There have been other signs too. Small things. We were right not to assign hanging as cause of death, as the perpetrators expected we would. No such luck for them.
Who would do this? I think we know.
That's for us to find out. But this, it will make finding them just a little easier.
Why would anyone do this?
To hide something. The real killer, the real motivation, what really happened here.
I would really, really like it if it wasn't just like the Union guys, actually. I think I need to wash myself.
Oh, you really, really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
What, you mean I need to walk around with like a brain goo covered hand for the next 5 hours? Maybe the bullet holds more answers.
Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I am certain it has more to tell us.
You have like a microscope with you?
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
What happens next?
We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day.
You think I need Kim for the rest of this day? The thing I need to do today is talk to the Union boys and talk to the Twinkie guy in the apartment complex, the smoker. You guys think I need Kim's professionalism for that, or can I just brute dummy force my way through that? You be gone? What should I do in the meanwhile?
Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this.
But if he backs the body, what? I can't get the boots.
I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing.
Oh, he's
Great work, detective.
doing a Columbo. One more thing. Oh, thank you. He looks you in the eye.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly.
Can I steal his boots after he has bagged him? I wonder. Don't forget, once you send the body away, you will lose the boots. Yeah, I noticed. Hardcore pig as Kuno. If you managed to do it outside, Kuno would be shocked and impressed. Yeah, that would have been fucking epic if I had just fisted his fucking brain with Kuno watching. This was crazy. This was... Oh my god. Oh, we could further in... look at it. Also, the topic of my build has come up. So this is my build. I have like 1, 2, 6, 3. I am all strength. A little bit of agility. But no brain and no empathy, basically. We're gonna take a look at the bullets. Let's see if we can find out anything.
The bullet
Just like
is
that.
safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found.
I feel the bullet through the bag.
The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag.
What do I do with you, bullet?
What?
Lieutenant steps closer. I said, what do I do with you, bullet?
Well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say find the weapon that shot me.
I don't know.
If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our victim. In
Interesting.
conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better.
Inspect it closer.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
Can I really see all of that with my naked eye? I thought it was like half blind. Look at the jacket.
You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard.
Striations? What? Dan, I have never heard this word before. The core?
It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound.
I'm not gonna shove my hand in there again.
What can you say about the bullet so far?
Wow, I actually know this. I'm impressed with myself. It's a jacketed bullet, close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzleloader, like those typically found on the streets of Martinez.
Also very impressive that I'm doing it in the literal dark right now, right?
We were right. This came from a serious weapon.
Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating. We need to find the gun that shot it.
Well, we have a very high chance with a hand-eye coordination of 3. Because we have a similar rifle on hand. We found it before, literally in here, right? And we are aware of the name of the antique rifle I found. Because of him, I guess? Because I talked to him about it?
A rifle.
Yeah!
Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46 millimeter from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique.
Make?
The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theatre of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you, the dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the commercial area. It's unusable, sadly. If it were, the bullet would probably fit the chamber.
Is anyone still making these rifles?
No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. The quality was appalling.
I'm basically talking to myself right now, right? My brain is answering. Who uses Belmargrave rifles these days?
Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for the same thing you found in that hidden weapons cache, only in working order.
Maybe the pawn shop guy can help me.
What are you thinking? Bullet?
The lieutenant jotted something down in his notebook. I think I know where this came from, and I dangled the bag thoughtfully.
Okay. And?
The shot probably came from a Belmargrave rifle. I have some ideas, but I can't be sure. Our stiff was killed by a jungle gun. No. The entire time it has told me that it's 1. Why would the game even give me these wrong answers? Wow, coordination. We are encyclopedia wannabes now, aren't we? yeah, we kind of are.
An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez or anywhere in Ravachol, really.
What is a breech-loading rifle? What does breech-loading mean? Can someone explain the concept to me in very simple terms? Like 1 or 2 sentences, as if I was 8. It's probably a good thing.
I have to hand it to the monarchs. It's quite admirable that they took the advice of criminologists last century and banned the use of breech loaders in peacetime. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end.
What the fuck is a muzzleloader? What is a breech loader? Is it how the magazine is like inserted or something? 1 bullet at a time, so like a musket. Basically. A muzzleloader has a magazine. A breech loader is like you put the bullet in, you put the gunpowder in, you go like with your hand and shove it in, and then you shoot. Like a classic video game shotgun, 2-barrel. That's a breech loader? But if it's 2-barrel, then shouldn't I have found two bullets? You don't have an inland empire good enough to interrogate things. Pity. Yeah, my inland empire is quite... What's the term if something is just shriveled? Like, really not there anymore. It dried up. That's what happened to my inland empire. It basically died out of boredom. Muzzle means from the front. Breech is the normal way. I mean, like a 2-barrel shotgun from 2... This is still not explaining anything, Lightning Hand. I might have to Google this to understand it. I don't know. It was like... Maybe I'm asking too much. You guys are no Well, Lightning Hand was in the army. He should be able to explain this, but maybe it's hard. With what? Getting shot? I think we should have more powerful guns. We are the law. I have to answer this because it includes me being the law. I think we should have more powerful guns. We are the law.
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. After the first shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier.
Yeah, I imagine America. Fuck yeah! Have I ever told you that, like, Babby is, like, shouting this... Have I ever told you about Babby shouting, USA, America, USA? Like, she's chanting this every once in a while. Apparently it's something she learned in kindergarten. It's something they do when they're jumping. I don't know where it comes from. I love it. I love it. Whenever she does that, I chime in and I go, Trump, Trump, Trump. And Secretary hates it. Of course, I'm just making fun of it, right? I don't know why she does that, though. It's so cute. She doesn't know what the USA are. Well, she does know that it's another country, but like, as a child, you don't understand countries, really, do you? So cute, though. Really. Isn't that worrying? No, why would it? If she's indoctrinated by a state, then might as well be America. They've won the cultural victory already, let's be honest. Like, if this was civilization, they would have won. Fucking hell, they won with, like, Mickey Mouse, McDonald's, like, television in general. It's a proxy war for them, rather, or, like, proxy win. Someone else has won, but whatever.
But back to the investigation.
Yeah, I agree. Let's, before we get into dangerous territory here. Since we're looking for an antiques enthusiast or someone who has a working gun from back from the war. How long is the war? How long has it been? Could the victim have been mixed up with some foreign guerrilla fighters? Have well-armed jamrock bangers started crossing over into Martinez? Something mysterious is afoot with this antique bullet type. Well, maybe it is an antiques enthusiast.
It doesn't seem that likely, but we'll check out all possible leads. Next step, finding the gun itself.
Yeah. That was fruitful. That was fruity. Can we do this again now? Can we shout up? After I failed last time? No. Oh. I'm not gonna put more points into physical instrument. I can't believe I failed a 98% check of shouting up the fucking furnace. Can we investigate this again? This is where I got the gun from, right? I can't hate the country that made my... Your what?
A compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
I can't hate the country that made my Raifu M4 SOP mod 2. Very specific. But I do like his style, Admiral Fang. The ledger remains unopened. Would like to go solve the mystery, go upstairs. The ledger remains unopened because it literally killed me last time I opened it. It straight up bad-ended me. God, it's dark. I need my flashlight. Okay. Oh, we have... Also, we've... Like, what about the passphrase thingy? With the radio.
Tiles on the cube are still... Nothing. Something's missing. Nothing happens. Like a smooth draw. The filament, the speaker...
Please repeat. Is this the thank you?
I still don't know the pass. I removed the production schedule again. Is this like a thing I should have solved by now? Maybe it's the people upstairs. Hey, hello.
As before, an iron safety curtain curves before your eyes. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney.
Hello, I yelled, but it didn't work.
Again, your voice becomes a raspy
Again?
mid-sentence. It's silent in the abandoned office building. No one answers you.
Maybe I should just shove Kim against the door?
You took your shot and still missed. Well, you did your best, champ. Shame it wasn't good enough.
Are you fucking serious? What? Kim, this is ridiculous. How about you shout? You need to do the chimney first, man. I'm not gonna put a point in a skill I have 7 of, right? Like, no, that just makes no fucking sense. Just to unlock this fucking skill check. They should unlock all skill checks at the start of a day again. Like, that that would somewhat counteract this, I guess. Do we leave via bookstore, maybe? Let's leave via bookstore. It's David Bowie. Should I just buy the book about, like, heraldic birds, or can I try stealing it again?
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title, From A to Zurich, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo.
Yeah, let's buy this shit. I want to buy the guide to cockatoos.
Oh, a nature enthusiast. Good choice. I knew it was a good idea to keep that around.
Fuck off, woman. That's... Wait, what's new in my items? It's just... I guess because I got this again. Okay, let's interact with this book. A book about different cockatoo species and their behavioral problems. Perhaps it could also offer some insight into your own often problematic actions. The spectacular, major, majestic cockatoo eyes you from the cover.
A cockatoo is a parrot with an erectile crest, found on the Seminine Islands and in southern Fas a la Mer. Known for their intelligence and general precociousness, cockatoos are popular birds in aviculture. However, they often exhibit various behavioral issues.
If I recall correctly, drugs can unlock checks, just like in real life then. Drugs are the best boost. Again, just like in real life. Is he clean? Like, he hasn't taken anything? No, not yet. I haven't found anything that would be like... God damn it, Arcane. Erectile crest. Okay, what more?
This book talks about the delicate nature of twos, as
Twos.
well as introducing some of the most popular species among the bird enthusiasts. The funeral cockatoo, the major majestic cockatoo, and the most common bang bang cockatoo. It's colorfully illustrated.
The fuck is it really called a bang bang cockatoo? I'm sure some of your mums know all about bang bang cockatoos.
Despite its banging name, the bang bang cockatoo is actually the shyest of the species. Common in almost all Seminoles forests, as well as zoos and homes all over the world. Its plumage is mainly grey and white. The Seminoles name, Bang Bang, is thought to be of onomatopoeic origins.
That means, like, the sounds they make has named them.
The bang is for all the scary things in the world that may happen at any time.
Okay, what about the major majestic cockatoo?
Perhaps the most impressive of all the species, the endangered major majestic cockatoo, is often described as the most flamboyant bird in the jungle. Its pink-colored wings and flowing crest embellishing its proud and bumptious nature.
It does not exist, yet there's a gang cockatoo. You're shitting me, Lightning Head. There's not a gang... Like, I would get behind a bang cockatoo, but a gang cockatoo? What the fuck is that supposed to be? If you add bang to every name, it will become powerful. You're right, bang roughly. I'm not gonna say bang ardent arcade because that just sounds weird knowing that, like, you know.
In the words of poet-explorer Sir James Fournier, few birds more enliven the monotonous hues of the verdant forest than this big, bold, and beautiful species.
Oh yeah, I love them big, bold, and beautiful.
It must be glorious to behold, dark pink and snow white.
What about the funeral cockatoo?
This is a yellow-tailed black cockatoo. Its
Oh, that seems
specific name,
cool.
Psittacus venereus, relates to its dark and somber plumage. This bird looks as if dressed for a funeral, 24/7. There is something indisputably ominous about it.
Black and yellow. Oh, there's something about black and yellow things that just really make me go, oh, that's very nice, isn't it? I can't put my finger on it. What else is black and yellow and I like it? What problems do these birds have?
Where to even begin? All cockatoos are known for their needy natures, requiring attention for at least 2 full hours a day. They love to talk and have been described as Lovable clowns who just don't know how to wrap up.
They're literally me. There's a Tumblr pigeon that does barrel rolls for flying. You keep making shit up, Lightning Hand. You keep doing it. Why do you do this? Arcane has like whipped up a link to the Gang Cockatoo, but everyone can fake Wikipedia links that just link nowhere. Bananas are black and yellow. Come on, guys. Think of another thing I love that is literally in a black and yellow color scheme. You can do it. I believe in you. Fun fact. Here, bang means big brother. I would love to bang your bang. That is a thing. Okay. Gang Cockatoo and Bang Cockatoo breeding with each other was sent in a Gang Cockatoo. Oh, yes, the Gang Cockatoo. Oh, Admiral Feng, I love you so much. I needed this today. The Holy Roman Empire? Chickens? Hornets? Bees? Yeah, it's bees. Who the fuck is the Piss Witch? The Golden Witch? Yeah, the Golden Witch, the Piss Witch. Bees? Bees? Beena! Oh, we got it. Lightning Hand has solved the riddle. Who would ever want a chatty companion? I want someone who knows how to listen.
Pet owners also report moodiness, loudness, and hostility as recurring issues. If left unsatisfied, cockatoos may scream non-stop, pluck their feathers, or become aggressive.
Yeah, they exhibit really self-destructive behavior as well. Like, it's not just plucking the feathers, they're gonna pluck themselves clean. A lot of birds actually do this under stress and under, like, boredom. It's like cockatoos, especially under boredom, as far as I'm aware. You really need to... They're basically like the children of the bird's world. You need to occupy them at all times, or otherwise they're just gonna go crazy with themselves. This is why you should not get parrots as pets, unless you're in it for the long term. Yeah, I agree. Like, birds as a pet is such a weird concept to begin with. Like, why would you keep one of the freest animals ever? Like, an animal type going by bird. Why would you do that? Why would you keep them as pets? Why would you keep them encaged and, like, just bound? Such a cruel thing. Now, you can make an argument about lots of pets, but the fact is that cats and dogs are domesticated. Most of them wouldn't be able to properly survive in the wild, right? Yes, they would, I know, but not properly. Do you catch my drift? But a bird is literally a wild animal. And they are wild animals that need to be free. I just love birds so much. It kind of rubs me the wrong way that there's people that just keep them as pets. And I do see the appeal. They're cool, right? Like, some of them can talk. They look beautiful. They are funny. They're just... I don't know, right? That's pretty bad. Anything else?
It is not recommended to get a cockatoo if you're not able to cook them food every day and give them the full care that they need. These birds will never understand that you have a life of your own.
Oh my god, cockatoos are literally children. They are literally what it's like to have a child. Yes, but there has to be something great about cockatoos as well. Very fulfilling, just like children.
You're right. Cockatoos are magnificent creatures. They love to perform, cuddle and show off, and will even scream for fun, often as loud as up to 135 decibels.
Game would have been funny if it had, like, set the 135 really, really loud. Ironically, pigeons are one of the best bird pets for many reasons, but people are racist against them. I don't understand the pigeon hate. Yes, like, urban pigeons are the rats of the skies is what they're called. They do have a lot of disease. And it's not even their fault. It's because of, like, if I was living in the city, I would be riddled with disease as well, right? That's the thing. There's, like, regular, like, Turkish pigeons in our neighborhood. And they're beautiful. They're lovely. They come in pairs. You can see them breeding, like, underneath roofs and stuff. And you can hear them go, oh, oh, or whatever. Like, I can't really replicate the sound. They're lovely. I love them. I love them Turkish pigeons. Turkish pigeons.
Ouch. That must hurt.
Yeah, honestly, this bird does sound a bit like me.
Yes, but all those cockatoo species are so different. Which one are you?
The grey and comet bang bang, that's me. Only the funeral cockatoo in its darkness can truly grasp the depths of my doom-laden soul. Oh my god, what a goth thing to say. Isn't it obvious? Major Majestic, here I come. But what if I'm just a fuck-up-a-two? A fucked up and a cockatoo? I have to take some time to think about it. No, I do like the yellow and black one.
You're right. You're Cetarchus Venerius embodied. This ominous bird belongs on your heraldry.
I'll put the book away. I sure hope that the fort I unlocked with this is worth the $3.99 I paid for that.
Revacholian nationhood.
We also completed this, apparently. Didn't I unlock a
Revacholian
fort?
state will be a serene place. You should get a drink. A beautiful, serene place of mystery and peace. It will not be a place for women to infect with their frailty and hysterics. Or
Amen.
where the Seminese will be allowed to wear their pants around their ankles.
Oh my god, amen, my
All of
friend.
that will go once you get a drink. The socialist professors at the École Supérieure will be fired.
Oh, yes.
The editors of Trompe le Monde will have to beg in the streets.
Oh,
You'll pour beer into their begging hats and laugh. You should get a beer.
oh my god, what a paradise. Imagine the journalists begging in the streets. Imagine the journalists begging in the streets. Who came up with this? Someone incredibly based. Or do you mean the Seminese? I'm nothing too hard. Oh my god, why is the underside of my desk so sticky? What do we unlock with this? The nationalist dialogue options damage, -1 morale. Am I dying right now in the background because I just took morale damage? Alcohol gives +2 fizz. Whatever fizz means. No, I didn't take the damage. So this just gave me like a bonus for alcohol. Pretty much. Lambda Delta. I prefer to imagine journalists standing before the wall in Minecraft. Really depends which wall. Really depends which wall. Wash off the death smell. You reek of death. Wash it off. There's a bathtub in your room in the Welling Rex. Good place to visit once you can have some privacy. Privacy, whatever. Didn't I unlock... Did I not unlock like a bird fort? Or maybe it was this thing that popped up when I did it. Well, what does the bird thing do then? Like, did I... Find the heraldic bird. That's it? Oh my god, I did a lot of tasks. I did more tasks than I have. I can't believe it. I thought I did nothing in this game. What? Alright. Woman, can we talk? Maybe you know something about the fucking tattoos.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books.
No. No, I just can't. I'm sorry, I can't. Gift books and molten candy. I can't imagine YouTube after Disco VODs drop. I was planning on uploading them already, but if I don't know how long this goes, then no. I'd rather not. There are some videos where I'm just somewhat of not even afraid, but I just don't know if I should ever upload them, to be honest. Some series that are too long or weird. There's something down there. What do you mean there's something down there? How do I get to the sewers? The musty smell of a potato cellar in spring emanates from the air vent. Like my alcoholic nose. It can... Emanates from the air... How do I get down there? Can I enter through the manhole? Which is not a euphemism this time. No. Oh!
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
I've been calling him Kim for a while. Come on. Also, it's not the first time we find bullet holes and I go, hey, Kim, look at this. Kim, look, bullet holes.
Where?
He looks around. I point to the chips on the wall. Someone has been shot. We're cops. We should solve it.
There? Those are old.
What do you mean, old?
These bullets were fired during the revolution, over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation.
We have had this conversation before with different bullet holes. What can you tell me about it?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't want to listen either. It's fine. How do we get to this hole? How do we enter the potato salad? What can we do? I don't want to talk to the people in the whirling and rags. Maybe Kuno has something new. You got zero information because you are a brain lad. Yeah, tell me something new. Hey Kuno, I took the body. Did you notice?
Fuck does Kuno care?
I don't want to intimidate him by asking him about the illegal narcotics.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
That's right, Kuno. You keep doing you. Hey, Kuno-S.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
She's almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her head remains.
I'll die before I
You're there,
squeal.
behind the fence.
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
The head drops even lower.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
I'm nothing here, I guess. Think you can intimidate him? No. Intimidate who? Kuno? You mean? Oh! The sound of melting snow dripping off the roof. It's strange. Why is it strange? Man, these little blurbs, they kinda unnerve me because I don't know whether I should pay attention to that or not. Let's get up to the roof then. If it's that strange. No? Like my alternate way in here, but that's kind of useless. It is insinuating there is weird stuff and Kuno's shack is inhabited and can be entered. I have done so though. Is it because I have new new skill points in this what's it called? In perception? Is that why I keep getting new checks? He did shoot, he just didn't hit her? Yeah, I tried shooting her. I immediately. I was actually considering reloading when I didn't hit her. Can you actually kill her? I wonder what skill you need to find Kuno's secret. Not a euphemism. Kim, what do we do? I don't want to send you away. Let's talk to some union people. Let's talk to Mañana. Maybe he has something new to say.
What are wondering, man?
No, I don't care why you're striking, to be honest. Let's talk to our favorite racist. And there's a lot of them in this game. It kind of means something if he's my favorite one.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Isn't it rather Union Boss White?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Turns his eyes towards the harbor, seemingly bored with you. He's actually right. I think race transcends race. Yeah, but you still serve him. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Claire is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront international capital, which is something your race naivistic communists never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
I'm no communist. Communism is pretty cool. Individualism is my jam. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. Enough of this. Enough of this. I shout at the top of my lungs. You can question Evra about drugs or a lot of other interesting things. Yeah, but I'm on my way to Evra. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. It's called fascism.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
Gotten it from disco? It's true, I'm rock and roll star and a rebel. Youth culture does not affect my thinking. That's right, I hate the youth.
Of course it does. You are a degenerate individualist and a rock and roll rebel.
Who's the one with the tattoos?
Finance, just like the rest of your ham-colored race.
I won't let this stand. I'm not a pawn of international finance. I'm not their slave.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Semines race.
If you really think that the Siemens are winning, oh, you're in for a rude awakening, my friend. I'll ask, who are the Siemens?
The South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian.
You're a ham man. I would love to be a ham man.
The Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you.
Wait, what's a millennia? Is a millennia 1,000? Shouldn't it be called a killennia? Because of kilo?
We are the future. That is all you need to know.
So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol? Can I just casually drop a welcome to Revachol in there?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Semines women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
So you did not come from the islands. Do I get this right? You're not really a Samanese.
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
So you're not really Samanese, you're just from Revachol.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Simonese strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with. Think upon it.
How can it be so far up your own ass? How? I don't understand. Here's a funny thing. He's a city boy. He knows nothing about real Siemens. Tattoos are asymmetric. His tattoos are degenerate. That's what they are. Can I fiddle with this again?
The file cabinet stands steady as ever.
Why is this volition?
Slides at the drawer.
Oh, because it's already. Oh, wait a second. What's that? Can I sniff? A giant ass print on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. Base coffee. Funny how they have primitive radio technologies yet know what the hell a haplogroup is.
This is the Night Watchman.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't have much to do with each other though. Oh, the container. I forgot about that one. Shit. What do we need for that? I have a skill point, I think. Shit volition. It's perfect for Lambdoid. Thank you very much. I mean, I'm constantly on the verge of moral defeat as well. Moral or morale defeat?
Cargo container.
Oh.
The cure has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
It's been in the world for 2 days, but my rhetoric is literally 0. Let's see if we can cheese it a little. Come on. Like with 0, I can't. Okay, I just can't. So I don't. I can make it less than 0. Does this actually work? Yes, it does. It would be less than 0. Oh my god, I have nothing. Let's try. Let's try. But if it kills me, I'm just gonna reload.
Back before the cargo container. And as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
Nothing here to do for me now. Hey, where's Easy Leo? Whatever his name was. Oh, he's over here. Is he? Yeah, hey, Easy Leo. Let's talk.
Oh, hey, mister.
No. I'm sorry. Shut up, Leo. Shut up. I forgot about you. Your check chance will improve as time passes. Not as much. The legendary check, highest in the game. It's worth it. Era? Oh my god, fucking hell.
You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
I can either say I'm told the union is involved in the local truck trade, or I can say I've finished investigating the local truck trade. I think it would be, he already knows, it would be best trying to surprise him, so I finished investigating it.
You've got a lot of spirit clearing up the drug problem alongside this murder. I'll talk to the mayor and see if I can get you the key to the city, Harry. Now, let's talk real business.
Motherfucker. I met Joyce.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along.
Here's just a button on his sleeve.
One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just bells?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I helped you get the body down. And I'm helping you find your gun. I'm not a jealous guy. If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Life always finds a way. You're right about that, Evra. Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
I don't think I'm picking up on your subtext. Are you serious or is this ironic? Are you being sarcastic about it, I mean?
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
This is confusing me. Why is he like that?
Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
Shit, he interjected the gun part there.
This is weird. Not nice weird, but okay.
Okay. Can we go over a few details concerning the murder again?
Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you.
Okay. There was a collection of colonial mugs there, and I found a similar mug in the trash with the hangman's clothes.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me.
He grabs his head with both hands. Fucking hell, that's kind of funny.
I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. Helping people. With the power of politics.
I hate politicians.
Yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
But this weasel might have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this.
Is it Easy Leo? Is Easy Leo the racist?
But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are neat freaks. If you don't mind me saying so.
Very nice.
I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
He imitates bashing something with an imaginary baton.
That's not how you baton someone. The technique is way off. You strike with your whole body, not just the baton.
Great technique. You'd make a great sergeant. There's more to police work than whacking an imaginary baton. No, you have to put your weight behind it if you want to do real damage.
Oh, Harry, thanks for the tip. I'll leave doing the real damage to you. You are the real police officer after all, not me.
That's right. I am the law. There was a bullet in Hankman's head. Are we ready to divulge that information? Yeah.
So they shot him.
Sounds pleasantly surprised. That was a mistake telling him, I think.
He was shot in the head before he was hanged.
I mean, then again, maybe sometimes it's good to like dangle a little piece of information in front of your catch if you want to bait.
How odd. I don't know what to say, Lieutenant. They told me they hanged him. A hanged man is what I saw when I took a look into that yard.
Well, who the fuck drove you over there in your little container? Container, even.
What I do know is the case is in safe hands. If anyone can get to the bottom of this shot and hanged man, it's my two little policemen. Godspeed, policeman.
Godspeed. Let's change the subject.
By all means, Harry. What's on your mind?
Goodbye. Well, Kim, that was not useful at all. Might have to send you away to proceed with whatever the fuck we're doing. Then again, I just want my fucking gun before I talk to the Hardy Boys. I want to make Elizabeth suck it. Was her name Elizabeth? I think her name was Elizabeth. I want her to just suck it real good. I want her to, like, eat her words. Wrong way. So I would be so useful, yeah. Yeah, it would be really fucking useful if it wasn't a retard. I understand that. He'll break the house. Lambda never asks about his name. This guy keeps calling him. It's just his nickname for me. My name is Raphael. I know you guys all played the smart detective who was accidentally an alcoholic. I'm in it. I'm a fucking idiot. I've drank my brain away, but I have all the muscles in the world. All of them at my disposal. Let's talk to the Hardy Boys. This is entertaining? Oh well, that's a stretch. I guess that's a real fucking stretch. Okay, let's take a look. What is that? It's like the spit bucket or something? The bowl, there's spit in it, reeking of tobacco. Okay, yeah. Don't mind me, guys. Just taking a look around first. You see hawthorn bushes outside. Photos of men in overalls, toting guns and Union placards. Babysitting imbeciles. What the heck, Liz? Oh, she doesn't like him either. Okay, let's talk to Titus Hardy. A real American hero.
This is where you say your bed.
A broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can. Can I just nibble at it? Can I just go... Thank you for offering. Also, I love his voice.
Detective.
Lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you. Don't say anything yet. First, we need to talk about the attitude. We need to talk about the man hanged out back. I don't say anything yet. I act as if I'm not here.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
I cross my arms.
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
The little guy looks at his mates in disbelief.
Hey, asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
Whoa. Manlet hours, or what do you mean? Up here. I look down at this guy and I go...
We're looking for Titus Hardy.
Lieutenant turns to the broad-shouldered man at the end of the table. God damn it, Kim! You interrupted me! But first we need to talk about your attitude.
Wow. The RCM sent us some big dick cops.
I unzip my fly in a threatening gesture.
Real big dick cops. Look at them. Reckless. Swinging in the wind.
Like my balls last night when I fucked your mom.
Yeah, look at the big dick on that cop. Can't tell a dick that big what to do.
I wish I had my gun.
Must be something in the water in Jamrock.
He says thoughtfully. He looks an awful lot like Eddie.
Yeah, gave him real nice big dicks.
Why are these guys so obsessed with big dicks? They're worse than me.
Yeah. Anyways.
He wraps it up. He must have noticed that this has gone into a direction where they just couldn't get... Like, they couldn't come back from.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Can we talk about big dicks again?
Questions? To hell with that. Get right up in the big dick's face. Physical confrontation.
Oh. I scan the room. I take an aggressive step closer. I can ask about the hanged man in the backyard, or I can talk about Joyce. I without scanning the room, I take an aggressive step closer.
The room is silent. The leader does not flinch.
I talk about my tales of success against the head measurer.
Get further in there. Escalate.
I tilt my head from side to side, cracking my neck.
What the fuck is this? You wanna fuck with me?
Shift your center of balance from one leg to another. Open and close your fists. Yeah, both options seem kind of fine. This seems like the school shooter move, to be honest, so I'm gonna shift my center of balance.
His eyes narrow. His right hand starts tapping a quick little rhythm on his thigh. Tap, tap, tap. This guy's tough. Get the eye twitch going. You need to look scary.
I engage eye twitch.
What do you think you're doing? You hear. But his mouth isn't moving. It's the tension in his shoulders speaking.
What are you doing?
I can do this all night long. His clenched fists say, their knuckles turning white. I'm young. You're 50,000 years old.
That's 50,000 years of experience, my friend.
Do not explain or defend yourself. Attack.
In that time I've killed more than once. I can feel it in me, the ugly. For all the abuse I've taken, I'm still walking, talking, and ready to get into this fight. At my age, you will be dead. You're impulsive. You'll get in a fight you won't win. What? What are these options? I can feel the ugly.
Good. The twitch in his eye replies. I've beaten a man so hard he doesn't move. Or maybe I kept his head underwater. Hard to say which, but you can feel the ugly in me too. With begrudging respect, he leans back. The room around you is silent. Time to speak now. With words.
But first, I scan the room.
No. I's here. You got business with my boys. You got business with me.
Yeah! You fuck with the Hardy boys. You fuck with Titus Hardy.
Shouts a scrawny, red-faced man, two teeth missing in the front. How can you be such a parasite that you latch yourself onto a bigger man like that? How can you willingly not be the leader but a follower of a group? I don't understand that.
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Holy shit. He's calling him Dennis, but he looks like Dennis Rodman. There's the 40-something man from the corner with a plectrum hanging from his neck.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
A blonde man in his 30s agrees. He's not in his 30s, maybe like his late 30s.
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man. We don't mind.
Thank you, Addy. You notice gang tattoos. The man must be either Mask or Ceramirizian. Jesus.
Yeah. You're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Fat Angus, the fat guy in the middle, lets out a little chuckle.
Easy, fellas. We got company. Let's see what brings the cop around.
I just puts an end to it.
Too late. You already scanned the room. You got a pretty good picture.
A picture of what again?
Of the actors here. You could take another look at the tracks in the mud on the crime scene. Compare it to these guys.
Really? Thank you, Perception. Freaking based. Man, I'm not gonna tell them about the mercenaries. If possible, I want them dead. The man hanged in the backyard. Did you do it?
So, you're not just here to swing your big dick. You're here for the pretty boy. A real looker, that one. Stinks like shit, too.
He shakes his head.
They love him, boss. Spend all day digging around in there. Can't get enough of that pretty boy smell.
What is it with them, with pretty boys and dicks?
Funny, but my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Lieutenant says without a smile. Oof. Damn, Kim is so much better than them. We've spoken to the head of the union. Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck? Spoken to the dead man in a bizarre cult mission. You involved somehow, I just don't have proof yet? No, I would never admit this. I've spoken to him.
That is fucking bizarre. A magic man. A goddamn magician.
He shakes his head.
The lieutenant waits for your reply, patiently. His foot taps only a little.
Honestly, the occult vision was too confusing for me to understand. He said love did him in. Ooh, it's gonna trigger them because the guy raped someone, right?
Well, fortune teller. You might be onto something.
He squints at you as...
They don't just end up in trees for nothing.
He squints at you, assessing your sincerity.
We had something else, beside the occult vision.
Where's that container belt already, that mistake?
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yeah, why?
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him.
Isn't that a confession already? Like, how does this work? Can I not arrest him now?
As he speaks, his fists contract, going through the pulling motion again, savoring it.
We did this together, all of us, until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
That's it. Game's over. We got the perpetrator. So you just confessed to murder?
Goddamn right.
She's gonna chime in because she's a lawyer.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Yeah, they told me just now that they killed this man. How can she wordsmith her way around that? You murdered him just like that, no remorse. Who called the shots that night? When did this hanging incident occur? Why did you kill him? How did you kill him? How does the bullet in his head factor into this? Why don't they just arrest you? A step closer to Titus.
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
Why? Kim, can you tell me why?
Not in the arresting mood?
His mean little eyes come alive with hatred.
A fearful readiness, like an electrical charge, raises hairs in the room.
Are they not afraid of my cool cap?
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer.
Keeps his hand away from his holster. Wait, keep it on your holster, please. You confessed to murder. I'm taking... Oh, on his holster is like relaxed. Away from his holster is like ready to draw. Does this mean that? You confessed to murder. I'm taking you in. A step even closer.
Look, coppers. I know you think you're doing your job here. But there are 7 of us. And 2 of you.
Is he intimidating a cop? You're under... I will win these checks, or this is like a forced game over. You're under arrest. I grab his wrist.
The last thing you hear is a little murmur. Not a blast. Not an echo. No one screams. It's more dead cops.
This is retarded.
From the district of Martinez.
This is retarded. This makes no fucking sense.
Are found floating in the canal. It is believed the officers were pursuing a murder investigation, but got caught in the dock workers' strike and were gunned down under unclear circumstances.
There's an entire fucking hostel as witnesses.
Truly tragic. A local union leader, Everett Clare, commented and added that although the event is truly horrid, we can expect similar incidents to follow if right-wing vigilantes are allowed to run around uncontrolled and try to wriggle their way into well-organized neighborhoods.
I picked a fight with 7 fucks who don't respect cops and have firearms. Why did they shoot? I should at least get a check instead of the game just going, well, now you're dead. You were already told the union rules in here. Why am I here? Why am I here? Literally, why am I here if the union is going to do everything by themselves and this is just this and that is that? Yeah, I can interact with the mirror.
Dock workers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
There's a white check. It's not time yet to do this, but I squint.
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
Interesting. Mysterious door scene. I revert my gaze. Alright, we're gonna have to do everything again.
This is where you say your bit.
Oh, I need to wait for his, like, animation.
Detective.
Don't say anything, cross my arms.
We're looking for Titus.
Attitude.
Must be.
Yeah.
You might.
Questions? To hell with.
Aggressive step closer.
What the fuck is this?
This guy.
Eye twitch, what are you doing?
Do not explain or defend.
Ugly.
With begrudging respect, he
Scan the room.
Relax. Yeah.
Let Danny say.
Yeah.
Easy, fella.
Too late. You already scanned.
The picture of what? Okay. Did you do the hanged man in the backyard?
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
The vision. Lofted him in.
We had something else.
Container belt.
We did this. God.
Confess to murder.
These 7 honest men have equally
Okay.
come forth. They told you what happened.
Are we really getting all the dick talk again? It might be important in the future. It might come up again, like all of the dicks. Might I remind you that Martinez doesn't actually respect cops. Again, why are we here? Let these people kill themselves. They don't want cops, they don't get cops. It's easy as that. Who called the shots that night? Was him.
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy boy without arresting all Hardy boys.
How can they try playing it two ways with like the law on their side, but also their own vigilante law? This is dumb. Like we should have some kind of. If I had a gun, like all of these people would be dead.
Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A shadow of a smirk passes her lips as she tilts her head. She really needs a good slap, doesn't she? Like she needs a good fucking. Like, I'm not allowed to say what I would love to say on Twitch right now. Address her. I don't have to. One of them was more complicit than others. Address Titus. Seriously, who calls the shots around here? Just gonna ignore her.
Fucking think does.
Oh, I'm gonna ignore her, but then I'm gonna tell him that I think she calls the shots. I'm gonna play them against each other. I point at Fat Angus. The biggest animal dominates the herd. I'm guessing it's the big one. Gangs are usually run by the oldest, most vulnerable member. Everard Clare runs the union. You answer to him, right? Oh, there's some great options in here. This is what happens without the government properly exercising its monopoly on violence. Yeah, I agree, Amiel. Like, this shit is retarded. This shouldn't exist. This shouldn't be. You need a certain degree of violence and fear of violence for policemen to be respected and have authority. Yes, they shouldn't be able to do whatever the fuck they want to the population, but at the same time, the population can't just go and say, oh, what the fuck are you gonna do to me, copper? Technically, you're like an American policeman in a ghetto, and I've lost my gun, otherwise the situation would be very different. So do I point at Elizabeth or do I point towards Errol Claire? I thought she did.
It wasn't a question, dickwad. How fucking stupid are you?
This asshole is worse than... Titus runs the Hardy Boys, genius. That's why we're called the Hardy Boys. Ain't that right, fellas?
This is so incredibly homoerotic in a weird way.
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
Well, I am the law.
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
When did it occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
Fixer? The Fixer turns to remind Titus.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known him?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
You know, considering that Titus is calling the shots, the other guys are just chiming in a lot.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Retards.
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
A little bit.
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines? The same company you're striking against?
No, I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
He rubs his chin, pretending to mull it over.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
You can't tell me what to do, woman. Okay. Imagine if we really only have one question. Do I want to drop the bullet now? How does the bullet in his head factor into this? Or do I want to get them to falsely confess to a murder by saying how they did it in a wrong way? No, you can't tell me what to do. We'll have that dick conversation all over again. That's right, she can't. You know why? You know why she only allows me one more question? She feels left out. That's right, because she doesn't have a dick. She doesn't understand what it feels like to have a big dick. You can try to social dissent, but you don't have the social skills. Or properly put them against each other. Yeah, I thought as much. You can ask other questions still? Really? Okay, how did you kill him then?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
Are you an idiot? You think they have a cop school?
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks. His hands were not tied. Can you explain that?
Oh, here we go.
Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, Capo. I'll say it again. We killed him.
Who are they covering for? The girl that was raped, she killed this guy and they're covering for her. Who is the girl that got raped? If the girl on the balcony next to my room, like one room over, is the other mercenary, then who? Sylvie? Sylvie the one that got raped?
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clubbed him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
I don't think you can hit him hard enough to club him down like that, but okay, hello.
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
How do I know his name? How do I know that his name is Mr. Tats? Mr. Tats, what did you use to knock the victim out?
My fucking elbow, Copper.
Really?
Samurai boxing style.
This doesn't make much sense. Where did all this action take place?
Right fucking here. The fucker started coming to our bar, asking for it.
Well, we're gonna try this because we might as well, right? We have a 58% chances. We're more than 50-50. It's even. Things aren't quite right here, are they?
Actually, they're admirably.
Every single time. Every single time.
Given how many questions you've lobbed their way.
All of them? Maybe one of them is fidgeting, cracking under the pressure?
Well, this one. But he's always fidgeting, so don't get your hopes up.
Okay, right. I have other questions about the lynching.
Like what, Copper?
Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
This sounds so fucking ridiculous. He was a mercenary, that's it.
And he stepped out of line.
He repeats, jaw clamped shut like a vice.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Kohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
Lambda, your luck sucks in this game? In this game, my luck sucks in every single game, except for when it comes to rolling the gacha in, like, Limbus, I guess.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that.
Hold
Start
on.
of every strike from here
Shut
to
up.
Samara.
Shut up. Hold on. How do you even know he was Special Forces?
Because one night, he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm RNA's goddamn Special Forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all.
Damn, he sounds based.
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some RNA's paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
Amazing.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did, right there. Like some kind of animal.
Points at the stage. Right, but what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
Wiped spittle from his mouth. But what did he do wrong?
There's slight unease in him suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
Fake empathy.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Cracks his knuckles.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started to come in here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
Thank you, Eugene.
He grabbed someone?
Lieutenant's trying to make sense of this flood of information.
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Shit, I wish we had this conversation before the other guy claimed to knock him out with the elbow. Also, I'm kneeling right now. Show me your cunt! Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted? Raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
Repeats like a parrot. Right, but who did he rape then? This is a very serious allegation.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
Oh, my fucking volition. How does the... You murdered him just like that, no remorse.
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Every single time.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
He says it as if it were worse than dying. Yes, but these are all bad people, criminals, the scum of the earth. Look, I'm just doing my job, that's all. What we do is different. We enforce the law. You just kill people like it's nothing. Honestly, I drink so much, I can't really remember anyone I've sent behind bars. No, this one mentions the law, so I'm gonna have to pick it.
But you see, a law, lawman, is something people agree upon. And here in Martinez, we agreed that this man had to die.
Well, I agree to suck your dick. How about that, huh? Okay, how does the bullet in his head factor into this then? Riddle me this.
Huh?
Sip of beer makes the surprise go down easier.
There was a bullet in the dead man's brain. Why was it there if you hanged him?
Lieutenant checks his notes.
How the fuck do I know? Anyone could have shot him. Target practice, maybe.
Another sip. He's tight-lipped suddenly.
This line of questioning is over. You got the cause of death already? Hanging. If there's any post-mortem trauma, it's your problem. This will not turn into a cross-examination.
What are we going to do now? This is such a cuck thing to ask. What are we going to do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
You think just nothing is gonna come of this? You think I'm gonna go back to my stations with these people confessing to the murder and nothing's gonna happen?
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus.
Lieutenant closes his notebook.
I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to third-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility. We're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
You're working for a company. You're working for a union. You're not a law official. Do you think the company makes the rules around here? This is fucking ridiculous.
Forget about their games. You've mapped out the characters. Reading the footprints in the yard should be easier now.
Fucking base visual calculus. I could I could do... Why is this an authority check? Establish authority. Ah, well, yeah, I mean... You still haven't explained the bullet I found in the hangman's head. Me and Evrard talked. He promised you'd cooperate. Actually, let's go with this line of questioning.
So you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
Let's go. Authority fail. You will get a gun. You will get the gun. You mean he's gonna shoot me? I'm gonna have to do all of this again?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Why don't you push me some more and find out, Gimp? I can't. I can't help it. I need to use these options.
You gonna let him talk to me like that, Titus?
Turns his eyes full of hurt to the big man.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I am, you big pussy.
I love him big.
The old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
Here we go. We have better chances now. You still haven't explained the bullet.
You still on about that bullet? A bullet in a hangman's head. You're right, Copper. That is mighty curious.
Do I look like I know what a bullet is?
Indeed. Mighty. How did it get there?
Lieutenant is fixed on Titan. Titus, even. Not Titan.
There are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads. I guess it's only logical. At some point, one of them bullets had to end up in one of them heads.
It's bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course.
3 very interesting options. Show him the bullet and ask him again, why was it in the victim's head? Driving the point home, I guess. I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting, which is, like, obvious, but let's see them talk their way around that. Or just straight up asking them, well, did you shoot him? I'm gonna show him the bullets. I'm afraid of him snatching it out of my hand, though. No. Did you guys shoot him?
Shit! I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night. You guys know me when I'm drunk.
Option 1, let's actually prove they fucked up. Well, fucking hell.
Yeah, Glenn
I
likes to
fucked up
shoot
then.
his guns when he's drunk. Better hope he stays sober.
Little guy looks you in the eye.
No, he meant before he was hanged. Did you shoot him before you hanged him?
Before? After?
Oh, here we go.
During? This is getting ridiculous. They told you what happened. Stop wasting your time.
Okay, I can continue.
Wow! He's got it in a real evidence bag and all!
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened.
Option 1 didn't let me prove they fucked up, okay? You lied to me. I'm not even gonna humor them about covering up the shooting. Don't worry, we will figure this out sooner or later.
Never been worried in my life, lawman.
Strange reaction to the bullet. Here we go. What's the right? Oh, this is a white check. Okay. Let's tell them that the mercenaries are actually coming for them.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Cronell.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Snickering in the room. Some of the men put their beers down.
Nervous snickering. There's a Russian.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, they are forming some kind of tribunal and they're coming for you.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
And I'm on their side.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
You guys are retarded if you think that 7 of you can stand even against one of them.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
You need to make a leave, be racist? I didn't get an option to be racist to this woman.
Yeah.
Yet.
A well-oiled murder machine.
Not just Blondie on the shoulder.
The mood is on the rise. They're feeling confident, ready to punch out the whole Merc platoon.
The mercenaries are armed with automatic weapons.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zila guns. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
He hasn't mentioned the antique gun. This was actually a very good line of questioning when it comes to that. Sadly, it didn't work out. Will they pierce ceramic armor?
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
See what? That they don't?
Yeah, like you've been up against ceramic armor.
Takes a sip of beer to bite his time, then tries to get the last word in.
You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
Yeah, because you shot him in his fucking mouth. It's Krendel's bad news, you know that, right?
So are the local gangs, the fucking Barmy army, and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
They're literally dealing drugs in this neighborhood, yes.
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
Point south.
These people are trained military professionals, special forces, as you said. They are not a gang or Barmy army.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think.
It's not that weird there. Joyce said they've gone rogue. Nobody's controlling them.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
Well, I think that one of them got killed and the others are now out for revenge. It's really your own fault if all of you end up dead.
He's really prepped himself up for this. He has to keep the fear in check.
Okay, I conclude with a shrug.
What do you mean, okay?
Oh, we got him now. Jerks forward a bit. I mean, okay, they're going to wipe you the fuck out, Titus. I mean, okay, you got this, you got the numbers. I mean, okay, I'll be on your side when they come. I mean, okay, you got one more gun on your side. Once I find mine, I lost it. What? Why would I say this? I mean, okay, I guess I'll be gunning you down right alongside them. No, they don't need me. They're going to wipe you the fuck out.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
Yeah, no negative energy in the dojo. What?
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
Here we go. 58%, the same as before. Sometimes lucky.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before? I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here. Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men. Sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here.
Oh.
You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
He leans in.
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I'm drunk on the job too. I don't give a shit, just like you guys. No, I'm also a big fan of beer. And jerking off instead of helping people. Oh, this is gonna trigger him. I have a beer problem, but not a problem with beer. Also, I have no idea how to do my job. Like you. No, the second one obviously is the best one.
You saying we don't help people? I've been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
Oh, where's Monica's titties?
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Picks the beer back up.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
It's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help. Someone's been raped, she needs counseling, we need to talk to her. Oh, the second option is bad. The second option admits that we need a name. The first option seems more empathetic. The way Kim says Monica's titties? Yeah, I'll live for that way. It's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
He looks at her.
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
Really? That easy?
You want to help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect.
If I want her to suck my dick, I'm gonna make her suck my dick, you fucking cat.
If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
Titus taps his chin with his fist.
What is her name?
Lieutenant takes out his notes.
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags. A real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due with an O-U.
Oh shit, so it's the woman I thought was the mercenary? She's the rape victim? Well, I knew that she was somewhat important. I already sexually harassed her. Oh my god, I knocked on her door repeatedly and called her a whore. Well, can't help that now.
Shit. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. Remember what you said to her? You told her you want to have.
Composure medium 11. Class Sherman. Cool. Keep your cool. Very low. I said I don't remember being a cop. I said I don't remember reality. I said I want to have fuck with you. And I said I'm no superstar cop. Oh, class, yeah? Oh shit, what?
Yeah. Blonde, tall.
Oh fuck, am I dead? Am I... I might need this to survive. I might need this to survive. There's at least one more check coming that might kill me. Here we go. I can't do this now, because if this hurts me too, then I'm dead. I need to fail this check now. I need to fail it and take 1 damage.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our
Oh. Oh my god, all of these questions could kill me now, and you can't quick save mid conversation. What was her relationship with the mercenary? The rape, when was that? What is your relationship with her? I think I know her. I should not say this. I think you will talk to her. What was her relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
That's a relationship too.
It was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
That was fucking funny.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
Not really. So, the rape, when was that?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again.
That's what you think.
So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Turns to Glenn.
Here you go, boss.
Tall blonde frozen can. Titus cracks it open. What's your relationship with her?
I know her.
He looks around and an uncommon silence fills the room.
How well do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Oh, we got fucking cucked. He got cucked by the dead man.
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
Crosses his arms.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
So she's not from around here?
You mean Revachol? Nah, she's an immigrant. Or a drifter of some sort. Been staying here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Yeah. The fat guy blurts out.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Slaps his forehead.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
I don't know a suggestion. I'm on the verge of dying.
And what was up with the partying she and Titus did? It sounded fun.
You said you partied. Cool, that's cool, but what do you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Sex, drugs, or karaoke, or sex, drugs, and karaoke? Avoid his gaze. Why would I avoid his gaze? Did you karaoke?
Yeah, tons of it. All the songs.
So you're saying the two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
Aww.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now.
I'm not, like... This is most likely not gonna damage me, but I shouldn't. Thank you, we'll talk to her.
Remember what I said.
Oh my god.
Freight train of pain.
Points a spear can at you. Let's go over the rape victim again is a sentence that can be very taken out of context if it's phrased like that. Let's go over the rape victim again. Why is it? I'm going to take off now. Leave and save first if you really must. Yeah, we're gonna... Monica's titties are big. We're gonna save. We're actually gonna, like, save now. We're gonna end. I'm gonna talk to Kim next stream. Sorry, guys. It's like 10 minutes to midnight already. So I'm gonna end the recording now. Bye, YouTube. Bye. That was, like, some more Disco Elysium. I hope YouTube people are enjoying this, actually.